Well, our next edition, as you can hear, Jill Clark is left for the day. Richard Kaufman back with you, and it's men's singles action for you, and it's the match between Chou Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei and the Dane Jorgensen, looking for the right to take on Honsana coming through in 3 games earlier today against the Finn Huskainen. Players are already on court, as is the umpire, David Craig of Scotland. Jorgensen, he's a medal hope for Denmark this week here at these World Championships. Going through against Lee Dong-Kyu in round 1. Chou Tien Chen came through against the Slovenian Utroza. Chou v Jorgensen for a place in the last 16 of the men's singles. Jorgensen, the world number 9, with Peter Gader retiring, Denmark's number 1 player, and seems to be relishing the responsibility since the Olympics. 4 semi-finals at Super Series level. Lost in the last 16 at the Olympics, but been pretty good since then. Chou Tien Chen, 23 ranked. Hasn't played in any of the ranking events for the BWF since the Indian Open in April, but did play at the Universiade, the University Championships in Russia last month, reached the semi-final in that. 5 wins last year, Chou really was, particularly in the second half of 2012 flying. And as you can see, they've met twice. Jorgensen has won both of them, and both of them in straight games, the most recent in Malaysia at the start of the year, 21-13, 21-16. Victor Axelsen lost earlier today, the last Danish singles man standing. Here's the man in your picture now, Jorgensen. Is he going to book himself a place against Honsana, or can Chou Tien Chen upset the odds here and see off the day? I say they met twice, but 4 years apart. It was a similar story both times.
On my right, Jorgensen, Denmark. On my left, Chou Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. Chou Tien Chen to serve. Love all. Play.
Well, I'm Richard Kaufman, and I have a Dane alongside me who will try and stay impartial, but we won't blame him for cheering on his man Jörner during this men's singles crash, and a perfect start for Jorgensen. Steve, you, even seeing that one go along, you've still got to be fairly confident that your boy's going to make it through.
Yeah, I think Jan's got a really good chance here. The only thing, the way I see it, that could go wrong is that he sort of loses his composure and is too affected by the fact that he's shooting in this match.
That's just wide from Chou.
2-1.
His 3rd World Championships. His debut in 2009 as a 21-year-old. Played in 2010, but missed 2011 with an injury. Well, real scare for him, wasn't it? He had an inflammation of the heart valves, and for a while, obviously, his main concern wasn't badminton. Luckily, it's been sorted out. He's come back stronger from it as well. Is the point. But he's playing here against a guy, who I mean, he won 5 times last year. I mean, this is no slouch, is it? Even though his results this year haven't really made that pretty reading. You would expect the Taiwan
player to been studying some of the old video, trying to figure out what can I do better. A little surprised to see that there's no coach sitting in his chair there. He's coming now.
Yeah. Just missed his bus.
Yeah.
You see him coming at the back of the screen there to take the seat. Trying to find the angles is Chou, but just missing out. Mentioned the semi-finals from TianHe. I suppose the biggest result really in some way was reaching the quarter-finals of the All England.
Semi-final.
Was it the semi-final there as well, yeah?
Played a good match.
Of course he beat Chen Jin, didn't he? In the quarter.
Chen Jin played a good match against Chen Long.
Service over. 6-3.
First match played here because he's been having trouble with these first round matches when he's not really settled in the hole, and when he sees himself as the favorite to win, he's sometimes
Service over.
Out with that one.
4.
Have you spoken to him this week?
6.
no, I didn't have a chance to talk to him this week. Just on his way out yesterday, the day before yesterday, his first match.
Listen, it's very early stages. He's 6'4" up. But we were talking earlier in the day, and you think he's a medal hope here this week?
Yeah, I think so.
No Chinese in that quarter of the draw.
It's Guangzhou.
Next round, Kunsak's next round, yeah.
Next round. And should have the upper hand on the physical part of the game there.
We went through a tough match today as well, Vincent.
Against European silver medalist Henrik Rosstein from Sweden.
Not rally this one, isn't it? That soon stopped it.
Played there, control, just directing the shots.
7-4.
He's got a few tattoos on him, hasn't he, Yano? I saw a video of him recently. He likes his music.
Jill and I discussed that and then comes the contest. It'd be interesting if they were to meet each other in a semi-final.
5-7.
Compared to Chou's actual match. It's also Vietnamese player Chien Chen.
Isn't it?
Draw.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more common anyway nowadays, isn't it? Trying to persuade my daughters that it's not the thing to do.
Service over. 8-5.
That's well played.
Service over. 6-8.
And he's not always been able to find the angles. Chou did there though. Reduces the deficit to 2 points.
Oi.
A little slip there. And Jorgensen makes the most of it.
Service over.
You might see the mop out this time.
9-6.
Unfortunately for Chou, it was nothing serious either. It was you see his foot nearly slipped there as well. Of course, the real one came a little bit earlier.
Just to sort of strip your ankle to prevent slips like this. Strap it so you twist it outwards, inwards. This is very difficult.
10, 6.
Yeah, unnerved you as well, doesn't it? There's a little meek in that rally, doesn't he, Chou?
Nice time to go to that corner here in the next 2 or 3 rallies. Quite a good match in the first round, beating
11, 6, interval.
Yeah, no, he beat the Slovenian in the opening round. So at the break, it's looking good for Jorgensen, 3 points in a row to take a 11-6 lead.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
The fact that Peter Gader's not around anymore, do you think that's made Jorgensen maybe step up a little more since the Olympics, or was it always just going to be his time?
It's helped.
12,
No doubt there's more
6.
emphasis on what Christian needs to become better at, to be as good a player as he can. When Peter was there, of course, a big star, and I think a lot of exercises was about
13,
what's good for Peter, and what's
6.
good for Peter isn't necessarily good for Jan. Several occasions urged Jan to play a little bit sharper and more precise, instead of just running along. Take a little bit more initiative in his game.
6.
Do you think he's done that more than recently?
He's trying to do it. It's just a thought. I don't really know if he agrees on that. It's always a mixture.
Service over. 7, 14. Service over. 15, 7.
Total control here in the first game, Jan.
I was going to say he's got to be absolutely delighted the way things have gone so far. From 8-6, he's now won 8 of the last 9 points. Lovely.
Service over.
Not been enough of that from Chou.
8, 17.
Five events at the end of the year, but not many of them what we call the top-notch events. One Grand Prix Gold event, the Bitburger Open. Also one the Canada Open, the other internationals, the Welsh, Norwegian, Icelandic internationals. That's out.
9, 17.
Yan really well in this rally. So Jorgensen's movement around the court is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and sometimes that leads him to play a little bit too hesitate a little bit too much in this game, trying to use his speed to sort of play catch-up, and also be able to use his speed to control the rallies, and he's trying to do it
19
because he's got a comfortable lead, so he can beat the way I see it, Chou in many ways, but he should work on his
20
later in the tournament, because that wasn't
game
that
point
right now.
Well, he's got 11 game points here. You don't get any chances for the last 16 in the World Championships and 11 game points.
Service over.
Yeah, he knows it.
10 20 game.
Well, Jan Jorgensen
First game
halfway
won
there.
by Jan Jorgensen, 21-10.
21-10. It's a very convincing scoreline. And maybe a little more convincing than I think we were expecting. There's been flashes from Chou to show what he can do, but they've been few and far between. Some working out to do here because it's all going away pretty fast for Chou. Just more of the same really for Jorgensen here. That's all that's required.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Am I right in saying he has beaten Lin Dan, hasn't he?
Yeah, he beat him once.
He's beaten most of the top Chinese players then, hasn't he? He's beaten
Second
Liu
game.
Peiyu, Chen Jin.
Love
Not
all.
beaten Chen Long though, I don't think.
Play.
Also beat one Leech once, beat Leech away.
Just then on his day.
Yeah, so he's quite inconsistent.
Well,
very, very good on his good days.
Whoa! One.
turning out to be one
Love.
of those good days.
Love.
How does, from the other standpoint, Chou here stop the rock?
Service
You
over.
know, Jan Jorgensen's game pretty well. If you were
One,
Chow's coach here,
two.
what was the tactic you'd say that's most likely maybe the profit?
not really sure at the moment because it seems like Jan's got it all covered, so he might be out trying something, a bit of a wild tactics.
2-0.
Left.
Service over. 3-4.
Well, it was tight at the start of the first game, wasn't it? Until we got to 8-6, and then boom, 13 of the next 15 points. The way of the day. Deserved to be punished, and what?
Service over. 5-3.
Feeling to get the one that I expect Jorgensen is having right now, that your opponent aren't really capable of scoring points on you. Play the baseline, play some clears. Trouble. So when you're afraid of the opponent's attack, you have to be more precise.
Top 6, top 3.
He hasn't got anything to fear. I'm not saying that that means he's guaranteed a win, but there isn't anything for him until the semi-final stage where you think, okay, I'm the underdog here. He's not the favourite when he gets into the other games.
Yes and no. I mean,
so.
But I think the head-to-head score is actually quite okay, or at least the recent matches. What? Oh, just, yeah.
Service over. 4, 8.
Of course, we should
TianHe.
be a little aware of talking about it as already won this match, but just think there's a big chance that we will win.
I think we can stick our neck out at 8-4 up, having won the first game, 21-10.
5, 8.
I'd like to see it.
I understand the caution. I understand. It's the first to 21. You've got to win 2 games, and he's only won 1.
In situations like this, have been troublesome for him in the past, where he's well ahead and cruising.
5.
Or even as big a lead as this. Okay.
Service over. 6, 9. Play. 7, 9.
The last 3 rallies, strange points, and it's only a 1-point game now, so definitely not home safe yet.
Service over. 10.
It was wide.
8. Service over.
Yeah, just put it wide.
9.
Struggling a bit
10.
at the moment.
You're getting nervous, aren't you? I can tell, Steve.
I'm getting nervous. I've seen it on YouTube.
Service over. 11, 10, interval.
11-10 to Jorgensen. It's tighter than it was, but it's still very much in the driving seat.
The problem is that perhaps the coaches from Taiwan perhaps got some ideas on how to score points against Tian, because even if it was quite easy errors, let's try to play at the same spots on the court where these errors occur. Play a little game. Block the shots. to the body.
20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coaches.
Three rallies go here after the interval. Just push to the body.
Service over. 11. Oh. Service over. 12, 11. Service over. 12, all.
New hope.
Whoa! 13, 12.
That's amazing what's happening right now, because it's not about the game. The game is there. We've seen it for 1.5 sets in this match here. This is about the mind.
I honestly, I couldn't see this coming in a million years, but as you said, you've seen it before.
Before Yang that Chou just finished that one off.
Oh.
Sometimes when this happens and you sit up there as a coach, you feel like phoning down Jorgensen and asking him to re-enter the hall again, because it's clearly a totally different player. This is on the court at the moment.
This is not who wants to be a millionaire.
Oh, 14.
You can't phone a friend.
13.
But this is, I mean, it was a really good performance, and this kind of wobble doesn't bode well, does it?
No, but it will change according to the conditions. I mean, I guess it's because he feels like he's a big favorite to win this now. He should not squander it. If that's the case, if he's thinking like that, then it's exactly what's going to happen.
But I mean, why on earth would he be thinking, I can't afford to squander it? Because, I mean, he was in, I said it before he went on this little run, he was free-winging. It was like...
And the player from Taiwan was unable to score at him, and now he's hitting everything down. The good thing for Yang is that he's still in it. He's 14-15. It's a huge difference. He's ahead 8-4. So he's actually, the last 15 rallies, he's behind 11-4.
16. Correction. Service over. 15-all.
I don't believe that was a correct call.
Well, and if you're saying it, you have to say that
I think
it's
that was
not
out.
correct. We're going to see a replay of it. I'd like to.
I haven't really seen any replays from the baseline camera. And it just keeps us guessing. And, I don't know for sure.
Big point as well for it to happen up.
totally gone.
And we have to give a little bit of credit to Chou as well. I mean, you know, he's taken a hopeless situation and he's given himself some hope here.
Service over.
Well played, Jan.
17.
Good to keep the net there.
16.
When you're a little bit tense to put everything away, just get the shot for as long as possible. That's a good plan.
Jorgensen potentially 4 points away from victory here. Chou, who's been on top, hasn't he?
Service over.
He's been on top of by doing the things that he
17
sort of got a free lead on that might work. This small game around the middle of the court. Yang's already ready to play the next rally.
Well, Chou here.
Chou takes his time. And remember, you got the first game. Good. Played by Chou. Tap.
18. 17.
Chou would have a chance to take this into a third game, and it reminds me, it seems a long time ago now, the women's singles match we were watching earlier. It was Lee, wasn't it? No, Wang Shizhen.
Wang Shizhen.
Yeah, and she did. I mean, that again. It was one set up. Thought it was going to be an easy straight games win, and we ended up going to a third, didn't we?
Attack is without variation right now.
19. 17. Play. Play.
Oh dear.
Service over.
Oh,
18.
Dear.
19.
What a moment. 19, 17 ups.
Charles. Pressure as well now. Getting an unexpected chance to second game here.
He's got himself a couple of game points here. It's
20. Game
showtime,
point.
isn't it, really?
18.
You have to give Chou credit because it's so a little opportunity and has sort of developed it into having 2 game points now.
And at the other end, Jan Jorgensen must be thinking, what on earth has gone on here?
Yeah.
I've got to say, I was in the mindset of, you know, Gonzalo next, now what are you doing into Gonzalo? We were talking about that. You did actually say credit to you. Let's just concentrate on this match first, because we're very close to heading for a third. Another one of these important rallies.
Playing well now, Chou totally controlling the front court. That was too short.
save.
Looks a little bit tired, Taiwanese player here.
20.
And the umpire, David Craig, saying, let's get on with it. Chou Tien Chen has taken us to a third, and Jorgensen, who was breezing, cruising, looked as if he'd booked his place already in the last 16. Well, has it all to do still.
It's totally even now.
You can see there in the corner of the picture talking. Jorgensen, it's important chat now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very important. One explanation perhaps could be that Jan became insecure concerning the wind. He made a couple of errors putting lobs along, and from then on sort of lost variation in his game. Always full power smashes, his defense deteriorated, and Chou played excellently. Certainly a few mistakes, so composure back.
Craig saying. I know it's different, but if it changes colour, you will be fine. Now this is interesting here.
You can change the whole costume and you'll be fine for changing colour.
I'm pausing so you can hear David Craig. Well, Chou, as you see, has changed his shirt. Now, what David Craig's saying, you can change your shirt. It's a different colour to the one he had before. He's saying that he could be fined for that. That's right, yes, Steve?
Yeah, apparently. Cannot change. You have to play in a different shirt for your opponent.
Service over. 1 love.
It's a very unfortunate time to have discussions like this. This is to have to make decisions on
2 love
going into the third game.
Love.
I don't know if that's what sort of disturbed Chou, but
boost, isn't it?
Service over.
I mean, obviously you can say why he wants to change his shirt, but
4.
I'm convinced that he totally understands what the umpire tells him here.
I think so as well.
Just
service over.
When you go into a match, you have
5.
3 of the same colour shirts, but you don't have different colours.
All teams do have different colours, but isn't the idea that they're not both wearing red shirts?
Exactly.
Service over. 2-5. Service over. 6-2. Service over. 3-6. Service over.
It's the best play we've
7,
seen in a while from Yan.
3. Service over.
On the line or inside the line.
4-7.
Touch from Chou.
Service over. 8.
Well, it's a commanding
4.
position. Well, again. We've been there before. It was
8-4 was the score in the second game.
8-3 actually, yeah. Even more commanding than now.
Chou's coming back in this game. Chou Tien Chen from Taiwan.
Service over. 5-9. Late touch.
Can't see Yan in the picture now, but you can see going around the court, mumbling to himself. It's just 1 point and he's having a 4-point lead, so just get on with it. On to the next rally. There will be mistakes once in a while.
5-9. Service over. 10-5. 11-5. Interval. Change ends, please.
11-5. He's back in control of the match. Feeling a lot better than he did about 10 minutes ago.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1,
player we've
20
got in the picture.
seconds.
Not this one.
Thank you, coaches. Thank you. Eleven, 5, play.
Well, time maybe for TianHe Jorgensen to see this one through against Chou here.
12, 5.
You can put it down to what happened in the last game. Complacency, lack of concentration, step up in the game from Chou. Whatever it was unexpected. But, credit to Jorgensen. Stood up to what had happened. He's covered well.
Service over.
But he's not exactly sort of boosting his self-confidence by this, because somewhere deep inside he must know that even though everything looks fine and is playing calm and unruffled, suddenly things can break down, and it's not a good feeling to have somewhere deep inside.
Shot. 12.
Well, 2 points on the spin for Chou. It's only 2, but to make it the start of a run and see this match swing in terms of the pendulum back in his favour again.
Thank you.
I think he's too tired.
The change of shirt that did it.
Yeah. He looked a little bit bothered at 2019 in the second game. Tried to catch his breath there. Another court hit.
Over. 13, 7.
Stake in this attack here, and
and relax. Again.
Seventeen, 7.
in a row here for Jan Jorgensen, which now gives him a huge 10-point lead here as he close in.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure now that he's going to win this match, but if Guangzhou can take this match, he's going to get a good lead on what can work for him in tomorrow's match against Jan Jorgensen.
Service over. 8-17. Service over. 18-8. Service over. 9-18. Service over. 19-9. Service over. 10-19. Service over.
10 match points.
20.
Taken longer
Match
to come
point.
than we thought they would.
10.
They've been on court for 5 minutes short of an hour.
Hey.
From Chou and Jan Jorgensen can celebrate booking his place in the last 16 of these World Championships. It was what you call an up and down and back up performance.
Yeah, he has to find comfort in former international Morten Frost's word that
Match won by
sometimes, and
Jan
especially
Jorgensen,
at
21-10, 19-21, 21-10.
especially at World Championships and big championships, you must be satisfied that you're about to play again tomorrow.
And he will against Boonsak Ponsana of Thailand. Jan Jorgensen given a bit of fright in the second game, but coming through in 3 sets.
It could be a whole new ball game tomorrow. He showed in the first 1.5 game that he has the game somewhere there, but something strange happened in his mind. Something wasn't able to make these shots. Service there. Spotted and slow.
All history now. Jan Jorgensen has made it through. And there's more action for you. Women's singles time. Although with these two, maybe it's worth saying girls singles time. It's Carolina Marin against Busanan Ongbumrungpan. Here's the 17-year-old Busanan. World ranked at 14 at the age of 17. Quite remarkable, really. But, here she is in the last 32 of the World Championships, up against the Spanish wonder. That is, this is should be a little taste of the future. This game, two young players who have already made a mark. I wouldn't say there's a big favourite really on either side of the court.
No.
Big favourite.
I think I might be terribly wrong, but I actually have Carolina Marin as a favourite to win this match. The way I remember Busanan, she's not very comfortable playing in a little bit of windy conditions, and I believe it's the first match as well, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
So Carolina Marin had a match yesterday against Firasari. Started out a little bit hesitating and nervous, but quickly got into the game and won an easy victory in 2 straight sets.
So the winner of this match will take on the number 5 seed Sung Ji-hyun or Sarah Walker. They're one of the few games yet to come out on court. And as you can see, we just saw the stats there, 25 in the world for Carolina Marin, who's won 2 tournaments this year. They have met once before. That was at the June's Indonesian Open, and Marin won convincingly, 21-8, 21-16. But there's no doubt Busanan is a prodigious talent, isn't she?
Yeah.
Recently just lost, only a few weeks ago, in the Asian Junior Championships final in Malaysia. Her big goal this year is to win the Junior World title, which is in Bangkok in October, November of this year. She's reached a final of the Grand Prix Gold event. That was in home territory against Ratchanok Intanon, who is actually on court right now. Ratchanok, and actually in a bit of trouble. She lost